Hey Tumblr, it's me again. Got another questions video. Well, this time it's questions. And it's a lot of them, so bear with me. Some Anon decided, hey, I'm going to make you do 1 through 60. So, to this specific Anon, fuck you. Now, on to the questions. Number 1, selfie. Is it the best selfie you're going to get? Number 2, what would you name your future kids? I would name my son after my biological father, Joseph, or after my middle name, Jalil. I have a thing with names that begin with J. I can't help it. And I would name my daughters either Kira or Tiara because I really like those names. They end in A, so another weird coincidence thing. Do I miss anyone? Yes, I miss my friends from Baltimore. Friends I made in college, and they say those are the ones that you really keep forever, and I think that's going to be true. I really love those people. What are you looking forward to? Looking forward to getting a job, because money is nice and shit is tough out here. Is there anyone who can always make you smile? Yes, you can. Come here. Yes, show the people. Look, mommy, look. This one. She always can make me smile. You tried to get my lips on that one. You tried. You failed, but you tried. Is it hard for you to get over someone? Yes. If I was truly in love with that person, it is very difficult to get over them because, giving someone your heart and having that shit handed back to you in pieces, it's hard to put it back together. So, yeah, it's hard for me to get over someone if I love them. What was your life like last year? Pretty much the same, except that I had a job. I was also in a different city. I was in a different school, and I smoked a lot more weed. So there's that. Have you ever cried because you were so annoyed? Twice. Or, well, not necessarily twice, but in 2 instances. Anytime that I'm supposed to be in a fight or about to fight or was in a fight and still riled up and all that pent up, energy and aggression and emotion and hormones, when all those things mix together and they don't really have anywhere to go, it can tend to lead to crying, and that happens, and I feel really annoyed during those times. And another time was I cried because I didn't know the fate of my mother when she was getting surgery, and it really annoyed me that I had no way of finding out until I found out. So that was really a hard time. Continuing on, who did I last see in person? Last person I saw in person was my best friend Eric a week or 2 ago when I went down to Virginia Beach to go help him in the training that he was conducting. Let's see, am I listening to music right now? I tried shooting this video beforehand with music. Didn't work out, so I paused it. So, what is something you want right now? I want a job. How do I feel right now? Annoyed that I have to do this video a second time, but it is what it is. When was the last time someone of the opposite sex hugged you? Platonically, my mom and a couple of female friends I knew at the training. And romantically, it's going on 2 years now? Personality description. I can be a calm, cool, and collected person once you get to know me. In the beginning, I'm pretty shy. But once I get to know you, it's kind of like a downhill thing. It's you climb up one part of the hill to get to the top, which is getting to know me and me getting to know you. And at that point, it's all downhill. And you become my best friend, and then stupid shit ensues. I think it's a pretty fun ride, but hey. Have you ever wanted to tell someone something, but you didn't? Yes. It sucks. Always tell people something you want to tell them. Don't hold that shit back. Opinions or insecurities. They come up in almost everyone's life. You can be raised to not have them, which is great on your parents. But even in being raised like that, sometimes you have insecurities that are, you know, doctored. I think that's the word I'm trying to use. No, I'm sorry. That are fostered by the surroundings that you live in and everything like that. But you can get past them with hard work and really believing in yourself and loving yourself. You can get past your insecurities. But we all face them at one point or another. Have you ever been to New York? No. I missed 3 separate opportunities to go to New York. What is your favorite song at the moment? Thotty by Chance the Rapper. I really like this line that goes, shit, I can't remember it, but it goes something, something, something. I love you with your black ass. I don't know. I kind of like that line. It reminds me of a couple people, and I just think it's funny. Age and birthday. I am 22. My birthday is April 30th. So, there's that. Description of crush. It is a orange soda. It is quite delicious. I used to drink it. I made the same goddamn joke in the last time I tried to record this video. Actually, my crush, a very sweet girl. She lives in Canada. I should be talking to her right now, but I'm shooting this video. I really want to go see her. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I never get bored talking to her. I really like talking to her. It never feels like I'm forced to talk to her, so that's always nice. You know, but that's how crushes work. Fears. I have a fear of heights because I have vertigo, so that sucks. I have a fear of dying alone because I have insecurities that no one will love me. And I have a fear of the dark, but that is only because my imagination runs wild when I can't see. So I imagine things that people are scared of, like serial killers, aliens, monsters, things of that nature, are always in the dark and at the nape of my neck. Ow. At the nape of my neck when I'm in complete and utter darkness. I don't mean if it's slightly dark and there's like a street light or a couple out there. I mean when it's pitch black. Oh my God, what is right beside me? I can't see my hand dark. Height. 5'9" at last check. But I've met people who are 5'9" and I'm somehow taller than them. So let's go with between 5'9" and 6 feet. Sounds ridiculous, but okay. I don't have shit else to tell you. Role model, my mom, great woman, fantastic mother, and I don't mean just to me, but to any child that she meets. I wish I had brothers and sisters because I know she would do well with them too, and I know she loves to raise children. She's also a very strong woman, a very independent woman, and you know, I just love her. You know, it sounds weird, but they say a man always ends up marrying his mother, and I think the way that can be better described is your mother's a great woman and is usually the example of how a woman should be, and that sounds really weird, but how a woman should be and what a great woman is like, and you want a woman like that in your life. So, yeah, I would love to meet a woman who is like my mother. Idols. I don't have any idols other than my mother, so those two are combined. Things I hate. I hate hypocrites. I hate my fucked up hairline. I hate the unevenness in my ears. I hate coconut shavings. I hate America for the most part. It's a very shitty place. We have a lot of freedoms, but do we really? Do we really? But that's a completely different other thing. Alright. I'll love you if you're 100% honest with me. I love people who can tell me the truth. If you hate me, let me know. I love you for letting me know that you hate me. You may hate me, but at least I know you hate me. And I know that's how I should deal with you with, oh, this person hate me, compared to anyone else who can't tell me the, whole truth and things of that nature. So, favorite film, Kung Fu Hustle. Great movie. Everything about it is fantastic. Great actors, great script, great Just great everything. Great kung fu, great comedy. I'm probably gonna watch that movie after this goddamn after this video, just because I brought it up. Favorite TV show? I love Archer. It's a very intelligent show. I love Bob's Burgers. Oddly enough, also has the same voice actor working on that show. Also, just very funny. I think Bob's Burgers is a good idea of what Family Guy could have been, with the quirky setups for the children. The relationship between the husband and wife, and just, I don't know. I think it's a better setup, family comedy humor type of thing. I don't know if I said this, but I love Adventure Time. Yeah, no, I didn't. I love Adventure Time. I love Robot Chicken because I'm an immature guy. It happens. I love regular show. I have a big thing with cartoons. I never really stopped loving them. I love the cartoons of the 90s that I was raised on, so I love those too. 3 random facts. And I have an uneven hairline, as you can see, which creates a kind of fake widow's peak. Hate it. My eyebrows, if you can't tell, are naturally arched. I don't go get these worked on. They're just like this. And yes, I've been asked about it a lot in my life. And finally, I have a plate in my leg. I broke my leg playing football. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And now I have a plate in my leg. So, there's that. Are your friends mainly guys or girls or guys? Mostly guys. Just a couple of, guys that I have things in common with and I don't mind talking to, and there's no like weird tension, because sometimes you meet a guy and you kind of hate that person. You can kind of just straight up hate a person once you meet them, but nah, that hasn't happened with a lot of my guy friends. And I have female friends, but it's not a lot of them. It's weird. I don't know why. There just isn't. I haven't gone out looking for female friends. I just gone out looking for friends, and it just comes back a higher ratio of guys and girls. Something you want to learn. I want to learn to be more confident, but other than that, I would like to learn the language, and then I would like to learn the culture of that language, and maybe visit that country. Just learn something with the long years that I have on this earth, or at least that I want to be long. Potentially long years. There we go. That works. Let's see. Where am I? Most embarrassing moment. Most embarrassing moment in my life, other than this video, and then the first try at making this video, would be when I dated a girl for only about a week. And the embarrassing part about that is the breakup, because we dated for a week. I took her out on a date. I bought her one of those Make-A-Wish teddy bears and said it was our child. This is back when I was super duper young and love came super quick, and I said I was in love with her and blah blah blah. And she broke up with me, and when asked why, she said, "Oh, this wasn't a real relationship. It was just something to do." Mind you, this was during spring break. So that was the week we dated. During the week of spring break. Favorite subject. I like science. I love science. I think it's an amazing thing, and it's a very large testament to the potential of human beings. And I love philosophy because it's also a testament of human beings, but it's also, what we come up with when we search inward and we look through that eternal, ever-expanding space we call a mind. So that's always awesome. I love talking about those two. So, 3 dreams you want to fulfill. I want to become a doctor before I'm 40. So, I want to walk my daughter or daughters, how many ever I have, down the aisle to the man or woman that they love. And I don't mean to exclude any other separate genders that there may be. It was just for simplicity's sake. I do apologize. But, I want to walk my daughters down the aisle to meet the person that they love, because I think that's a very beautiful moment. And I've seen a lot of women not have fathers be there, and I want to be there for my daughters. I want to become a great parent in general. So that's one of those dreams. And the last one would be to have a long and beautiful life with the woman that I marry. I do not believe that I will ever be divorced. You know, something may happen, and whatever that may be, I will work my hardest through it. But the dream of getting married once and having a beautiful life with that woman is something I really, really want to fulfill. I mean, I want to fulfill all of those, but that one's a really big one. Favorite actor or actress? My favorite actors would be John Leguizamo and Denzel Washington. I really like the roles that Denzel Washington get, and I have a large respect for him after after I saw the interview of how he turned down the role to be Bucky, the nigger they can't kill. There's a lot of respect for him on that, and I really like John Leguizamo in the past. I have bad taste in movies sometimes, and I really liked him in his role as Violator in the Spawn movie. I thought that it was a great portrayal of that character because he's an asshole, and John Leguizamo played a great asshole in that movie. As for actress, it would be Rosario Dawson, Gina Torres, almost any female actor of color. I love that, they play such great roles. I think someone I'm really really into now is I would forget her name. At least I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I got it now. Laverne Cox. I really like her role on Orange is the New Black. I really like her as an actress. And it sounds fucked up, I really like all these actresses because they're absolutely gorgeous. I mean, drop dead. I would drop the immediate task I'm doing to help them get over a quarter-sized puddle in the street that they can easily step over. Type gorgeous. I love those women. And I love just the roles that they play. I think they're all great actresses. Well, the ones I named and some of the ones I didn't. Favorite comedian or comedians. The top two I have are Dave Chappelle, and Louis C.K. I like Louis C.K. because he does like actual funny dark comedy, and he talks about issues with a real point of view. He doesn't bullshit it, and he understands what white privilege is and a couple of other things, and I just think he's a great person for it. And also, just looked up his life, and so he had a really hard life, and I respect that he came a long way and is still able to do that and not have to look back and complain about what happened in his life and things of that nature. I mean, he has all right to, but he just doesn't, so I respect that. And I really appreciate Dave Chappelle because he continues to, when he was working to get his show, he just continued and persevered, and the tenacity he had to get his own show was amazing to me. And he's absolutely funny. I was utterly devastated that I have not had a chance to see the set that he did in, I believe, July. I hope it comes to television or something like that because I really want to see it. And I think he's a great comedian because he's what we call a harlequin, or a jester. He makes fun of people to their face and they laugh and they think it's funny, even though he's not even really telling jokes. He's telling people the truths of the world and the fucked up things, and we still just laugh. Some people end up thinking about it really hard, but just tell jokes. Well, not jokes, but just say things that are true and fucked up, and we perceive it as humorous and laugh, not even knowing that it's really a reflection back of how fucked up we are. Damn, this video has gone on longer than it was supposed to. Favorite sport? don't really have one other than, I guess, martial arts, but not necessarily any specific martial arts, but martial arts as a whole, and it's how it's been romanticized into a genre of movie, show, and things of that nature. I just really think it's a wonderful thing. Favorite memory: the moment I fell in love with cooking, which was when I was younger and lived in Georgia. My mom made a seafood paella, and just helping her out with it, how it smelled, how it tasted, just how wonderful it was. It made me fall in love with cooking. It made me fall in love with the kitchen. I love being in the kitchen. I love to cook. So that was a really great thing. Relationship status: I am single. Favorite books: I really like the Truancy series. It's a book or series of books about fighting against the powers that be, and how messed up the world can be, and how really the rules that control people and everything like that are all a test, to make sure that people can be under control. And it's just about two characters. Well, it's about multiple characters, but the first book was about two characters who wanted to fight against it in the beginning, and then the separation between them, and just quite a few other things. It's a really good series to me, and I would suggest people to read it. I like it. Favorite song ever: I don't really have a favorite song ever, but something that would be really high up there is "Lovely Day." I really like that song. It's really nice. I can probably link it under this video. I think I will. I'll link that, and I'll link Thotty as well, for anyone who may not have heard it. What age I get mistaken for: I'm kind of old looking, if you can't tell, so I get mistaken between the ages of 25 to 35. So, like, I used to be, like 6 years ago when I was 16, I used to be able to go into R-rated movies just because I had the beard and the old looking face and a semi-deep voice. So, how I found out about my idol. Well, technically my idol is my mom, so I found out about her through her having birth. Her giving birth to me, or her having me. So, what my last text message says. I'm going to go off the last message I got on Kick, because I just got it a few minutes ago. It says, "Boo, you're still recording." And that comes from someone I'm supposed to be talking to, but I'm trying to record this video in like 1 or 2 takes. So, turn-ons: I really like confident women. I like women who know what they want, who go for what they want. I like women who don't mind. I'm trying to think of how to say this. This sounds really bad. Don't mind expressing themselves sexually, and what I mean by that is they don't. They're not into that whole, what makes you, or what is considered to be pure type of thing. They don't mind being completely. I really should stop moving this thing around. They really don't mind showing who they are sexually. And most of all, I love thick women. I love thick women. And I don't mean just women with fat asses or big tits. I mean, it happens. Like, those are lovable features and everything. But I want women who also have thick thighs or have a nice soft belly. Love it. Moving on. Turn-offs. I'm turned off by women who play games. I don't like it. I'm turned off by women who don't trust me or can't trust me. I can understand if you've been brokenhearted before, or you've had a lot of trust issues. But after a while, you gotta understand, no matter what trust issues you have, there's gotta be a moment where you think, well, shit, I know this person won't do it to me. This person he's showing me everything about him, and that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to show you everything about me. I'll be 100% me. and I want you to eventually trust me. So I really don't like women who can't reach that 100% with me. That's why I like for people to be 100% with me, because sometimes I have a little bit of trust issues, but I will get over it, if I see that you're 100% you. So that's a real big turn off. Where I want to be right now, I want to be here. I like being here, but I also want to be in Canada, more specifically Toronto. And there's one person who knows what I'm talking about when I say that. Favorite picture of your idol. There's a picture of my mom I uploaded on here a little while ago, and I really liked that picture because she looks absolutely gorgeous. I think my mom is a very gorgeous woman, and she feels because of her age that her beauty is starting to fade. Not at all. My mom is absolutely gorgeous, and I think that's my favorite picture, is me putting that picture out and having people say, "What? That's your mom? Your mom's gorgeous." That's probably my favorite picture, or pictures more specifically, of my mom. My star sign. My star sign is Taurus. I don't have much to say about that. So yeah, something I'm talented at. Acting. I have I've done a little acting before. Between the ages of 14 to 20, I did a lot of, stage acting. I was in a couple Shakespearean plays. I did a play about, I did a musical more specifically about Soul Train. So, I really like to act, and I think I have a talent at it. Although, it's hard to explain. 5 things that make me happy. Food. Fat man answer, but whatever. My dog, or my dog. My friends and my mom, because they're all family to me. Being appreciated. I want to know that the things I do are appreciated, and yeah, that sounds sad and sounds like I need to be validated, but it feels good to be appreciated. So, and finally, peaceful moments. I like being around people like any other person does, but I love moments to just myself, just nice, calm moments. Very nice. Tumblr friends. Alright, so I have a couple friends that I have met in real life, and they're my friends on Tumblr. And then I have a couple people I've met on Tumblr that are my friends. And, even if I haven't specifically met them, I'd still like to think they're friends. So, if it's expecting me to name names, I'm not going over that. So, favorite foods. I really love Italian dishes. I'm really big into Italian dishes. I like to cook Italian dishes. And other than that, I really like Japanese dishes. I have no skill in cooking those, but I also haven't had the opportunity to. And I just really like, I like the taste of them. I like, what I tell you about, not even just Japanese, Asian dishes. I really like the styles and how those are cooked, and how it's sort of a blending type of thing of so many things come together as small parts and become one giant whole. Favorite animals. This little scamp right here. I love dogs. I love cats. Go away. I love dogs. I love cats. I love red belly pacus. Those are fish that we normally keep in our house. And other than that, my absolute favorite animal for reasons is the Komodo dragon. I think it's a really cool animal. Description of my best friend. My best friend is a skinny, dark-skinned, alternative black guy. I love him. He's a sweetheart. He's that type of person that you cannot talk to him for months at a time, and the instant you talk to him, it's like you all never stop talking at all. And that's probably my favorite thing about our relationship. I love him. He's a great guy. Has a bit of a shitty personality, but we all have our faults. But great guy. I love him. Why I joined Tumblr? I joined Tumblr because, and this is a story I never like to tell. Late one night, while cruising porn, I ran into a chick, looked really hot, and it had a tag under it that said Tumblr. And I was like, hey, what's Tumblr? And then it had her Tumblr name. I went to her Tumblr, went through it, and other than just looking at the nudes that she took, I also started reading her post, and I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool website. And I ended up making a Tumblr, and after getting over the enormous amount of porn that's on here, I got into some of the funnier things and seeing fandoms and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll keep it. So that's why I joined Tumblr. Ask me anything you want. That doesn't really work in video form. So I'll put that out to anyone. Hey, if you have a question that you want answered in text form and simple, just put 60 and then put the question you want answered. Other than that, that's the end of this video. So, bye Tumblr. Until next time.